What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Just Score back today, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a full, honest review on the F.P.S. Strike Pack Dominator by Collective Minds. Now, to get things started off, this product is only a $40 product, and I believe this is the first thing ever like of this. I'm not really sure. I know Collective Minds, this is their first PS4 Strike Pack for this. They made one for Xbox, but I'm going to say there's a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about this product. And first off is, if you're looking for a SCUF with the paddles on the back, $40, if you're not willing to spend or not capable of spending $150, $160 on a SCUF, and you already have a regular controller, just a normal PlayStation 4 controller lying around, and you want the paddles. I mean, the paddles are huge in competitive COD or any other game, honestly. So if you want the paddles, that is something that this definitely does give you. Now, that is a good thing, and for me, it's also a bad thing. The way the Strike Pack comes, the paddles are really, really close down to the bottom left, right here. I don't know. They're like really close right here. But, I'm going to be telling you guys that my Strike Pack is different than the way it comes out of the box. That is because me and my dad figured out that these paddles, the good thing about these paddles, it's a good thing. You can actually take these paddles out of the little magnetic holder here, and they're just a little plastic paddle. And what you can do to them, since they're plastic, is, as you see, I only have one paddle on here too. I'll get to that in a second, guys. But you can take the paddles out, and actually, what I did, since my hands are not big enough to actually be able to reach down there comfortably and hit the paddle, what we done was, and this is, I don't know, I would suggest to do this, but honestly, if you're worried about messing something up, and you're not willing to take the chance to mess something up, I wouldn't do it. But it actually did help how they felt in my hand. But what you do is you take a match, you light the match on fire, you heat up the plastic, and you can just bend the plastic to where it's in a better position. And that's what we done. Light the match, you heat it up. Make sure you don't get it to melting. You just get it to warm enough where you can move it around and bend it into a place that you want it to be. And there you have it. I mean, I think Collective Minds, since these are just plastic with like a little metal thing on them, I think they should be selling these things as like replacements. That's an option for them to do. Maybe they can make different custom lengths, because like I just showed you guys, you can move them into different places. Let me see if you guys can see this on the video, because they're definitely different than how they come out of the box. But I don't know if you guys can see how we bend them. I don't think it's gonna focus right, but right here we just took and bent them in a little bit and back away from the controller, so they just fit better in my hands. No damage. I mean, it's just plastic, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world to do. But that is really cool that they have it as magnets, and they have this little piece right here. This plastic piece, let me get my hand out of the way. The plastic piece pointing up is the thing that actually is the button that clicks and does your little SCUF jump button. So that's really cool that you can do that. Definitely given the potential for maybe upgradable paddles or upgradable replacement paddles and stuff like that. But let's get into the reason why I'm only using the left paddle on my controller. Now, you guys probably will have a different experience than me, because you guys mostly will probably have larger hands than me. I have pretty small hands, and that is the only reason I done the little heating trick to bend the paddle back. My hands just fit so much better like this right here. I mean, it just works so much better for me. And the reason I don't have the right paddle, I just don't really feel comfortable any way I can move it with the right paddle. Now, SCUF, I played with the SCUF a long time, always had the right paddle on there, and it didn't really make me uncomfortable, but it definitely makes me position my right hand, which is my aiming hand, a little bit different, and I didn't really like how it done it. So since I could just take the paddle off, I said screw it, why not, let's just take the paddle off, just use the left paddle for jump. I don't really need circle on the right paddle to like be able to punch people or stuff like that. It's not that huge of a deal. Like Modern Warfare Remastered, even the knifing in that game is not that good. So I mean, panic knifing isn't, I don't really need it. I mean, it's good to have if it's comfortable to you, but I felt like it made my like first person shooter shot just worse. So I just took it off. Been playing like that for about a week or two now. I don't know how, I'm not sure how long I've had this. I think it's a week and a half. And it works just fine. One problem that I noticed, it was only on Modern, well, it happened the most on Modern Warfare Remastered, and it was only like 2 or 3 times. But I would have my controller plugged up. I need to probably move this here and show you guys my PlayStation screen, but let me... So I said this was a full, honest review, but it's not really full because the Strike Pack offers more than just the paddles, and personally I've done nothing with the mods, and I really don't like the mods in the thing. I mean, I guess you can... Some people would enjoy them, I guess. That they would be helpful for like Grand Theft Auto. I saw the one thing where it like continuously pressed the X button so you could sprint in Grand Theft Auto. I personally don't like that. I don't want a modded controller. I don't want to be able to like rapid fire something. I feel like that's cheating in a way, where the paddles isn't really cheating. So I didn't play with the mods that much. I can't give you guys a full like mod rundown. I don't know what the mods are completely. I didn't try them out, but maybe somebody else has done a mod review on these, and if I can find that kind of video, I will link it down in the description below if you guys are interested in the mods. But this review is just basically on the overall product, what I was able to do with it, what the paddles really were, and how it acted like a SCUF gaming controller for only $40. Now, I saw a question in one of my live streams. They asked me if I was still able to use my USB microphone with this thing, since it does act as a headset. Now, I'm going to go into my PlayStation here, and, alright, so I'm in my PlayStation here, and we're going to go over the fact that I can still use a USB headset while using this. Was asked in the stream I did earlier, so I thought I'd cover it in my review. So, as you see now, or I think you see right now. Okay, let's unplug it and replug it back up because it wasn't showing that it was working, and it usually does. But I did just unplug it, so, and replug it back up. So I'm going to plug it in, the Strike Pack in, and right there it shows that it's a headset. This thing shows that it's headset. Now on the PlayStation 4, I use a USB Blue Snowball. It's just like a USB headset, but it's just a microphone, so this should work with everything. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm like 99% positive that it still works, just because the PlayStation software allows us to do this. As you can see, I've plugged it in. It says it's a microphone connected, so I put it in there, and it shows I got a microphone with this thing. Now, here's the trick, since PlayStation has changed it. When the PlayStation first came out, this was not an option, so I'm glad they finally added this like a year ago. So you go to your devices, audio devices. Your input device, you can switch between USB headset and USB microphone. I just got it on the USB microphone, and now I'm going to switch the USB headset to TV or amplifier, okay? So now you guys can probably hear the PlayStation sound since I switched that. Gotta make sure you do that if you're recording with an Elgato or something, because it won't play the PlayStation sound through the software where you can listen to it. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna send a message here. Let's see, who should... Josh Johnson seems like a great person. He's a great guy. Record voice message. Okay, we'll just record the voice message. This is the USB Blue Snowball while using the PS4 Strike Pack by Collective Minds. We'll just play it right here and see if it works. This is the USB Blue Snowball while using the PS4 Strike Pack by Collective Minds. So as you guys can see, it does pick up the USB microphone. I believe it would work with the USB headset as well, just because of the device options in the PlayStation 4. So it should work. Everything should work. You still got your being able to click this as a paddle. Another great feature of this, I'm not sure if I covered this or not, is just being able to press this button and remap that paddle to any button on the controller. Now, SCUF does this too, but they charge you like an extra $20 for it, and it's kind of ridiculous that they charge you $20 for something that this $40 Strike Pack comes with built in. So I think Collective Minds done a great overall job. To summarize everything I've talked about, to make sure I've hit every point that I've wanted to cover. It's a $40 Strike Pack. So if you already have a controller, great for you. This thing will just attach right on there. I've been using it for about a week and a half or two. I've been playing a whole lot of Call of Duty. Probably like 90 GBs and all in the past week and a half. So I played a lot of games. Not really experienced a lot of hiccups. Just my controller acting weird there, not letting me sprint or something. I just had to unplug it and replug it in. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to like be fixed in a firmware update. I think that is an option, since it's USB, that they could give you a firmware update with this thing. Out of the box, you get the paddles and the mods. I didn't really do anything with the mods, but the paddles, it's a good thing and a bad thing and a good thing. Okay, to sum that up, for me, I have really small hands. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the scale here or not, like how big my hand is, but they're pretty small, smaller than most people, so some of you probably won't experience this problem. Out of the box, the paddles are really close to the handle. They're not like they are on my controller since I've changed them. Really uncomfortable. Kind of messed up my aiming on my right hand just because the way it made me position my hand. So I didn't really like that. Took the right paddle off. Heated up this left paddle and bent it some. As you can see, there's a little bend here. I've been playing around with it, and I've got used to the way it is now. I really like the way it is now. And if honest to goodness, if you want paddles, if that's your main concern, and you don't want to go out and spend $140, $160 on a new controller to get the paddles, this is the best option out there right now. Best option, hands down. Do I think they can improve on this product? Yes, they can. They can offer, one thing I can see them do right now to improve this product by tenfolds is just giving you different options for the paddles. I mean, I don't like how the paddles is this far down. It's not that difficult to be able to change them. I think they should be able to like offer replacement paddles and stuff, just because it's a magnet, it comes out. It's just this piece is all you need. I don't know about the button inside. If that breaks, I think you're screwed. But it's only $40. They should be able to offer replacement paddles. The mods, like I said, I didn't use them that much, but you get those too with the $40. And it's just great overall. You lose no capabilities of the controller. You still got your little aux cord here to use your headset. You can use a USB headset. I believe this makes the controller wired and not like Bluetooth, so that's a plus right there. You won't be experiencing that interference with like other phones and stuff. So that's a plus right there. All in all, do I like this better than the SCUF controller? No. I like the SCUF controller better just because out of the box the paddles are so much more comfortable. Can I play with this? Definitely. I could play for the rest of Call of Duty career. Like, I could get used to it and play it forever like this. But if you want to spend the extra money and go out and get a SCUF, I say, yeah, I think it's better. Is it worth it? I mean, that all depends on how you value money, really. I mean, I think it's worth it to get a SCUF. I'm going to be getting the SCUF too, just because I can get one cheaper than normal price. Like, if you find a good deal on the SCUF, if someone else is selling the SCUF, pick that up. If they're selling it for like $100, $60, pick that up right now, because that's a good deal. You'll have two different options. The thing bad with SCUFs is that they break real easy, and this hasn't broke so far, but I've only used it a week and a half, something like that. If it breaks, I'll make another update video to let you guys know. But after a week and a half, it's stood strong, done great. SCUF controllers don't really last that long. They can break in a lot of different ways. That's one downside of them. So I would definitely pick this up, if not for your main device for your controller, maybe a backup plan, because nobody wants to go a day playing Call of Duty without paddles. It's just, if you play with paddles, you'll get used to them, and it'll be impossible to go back. I played for like a month and a half without paddles, and it was literally the worst time of my life. So all in all, great job by Collective Minds. They will probably be making more of these, and if they make like a 2.0 version, 3.0, 4.0, and they keep the price down to $40, this is going to change the way SCUF does their controllers. I believe it will lower their prices. You might be able to, in a year, you might be able to get a SCUF 4PS for $100, because the $60 controller plus $40 paddles, all blacked out, may be able to get a SCUF gaming controller for $100. I think that would be awesome, just to have some kind of competitive, like, market competitor. Collective Minds have certainly done this. Anytime there's competition in the area of whatever you're trying to purchase, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, yeah, guys, I really enjoy the Collective Minds Strike Pack. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Comment if you're going to be picking up one of these Strike Packs. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.